Hi, I'm Robert Osborne. Thanks so much for being here with us for week 2 of our 15-week festival we're devoting to the story of film. That's the overall name of the 15-part documentary we're presenting each week, one new episode per week, each week's installment covering a different time period in the 100-plus year history of the movies. We're surrounding each of those 15 episodes with films talked about in that week's particular chapter. Now, last week, the series covered the birth of the movies. This Monday and Tuesday in prime time, our focus is going to be on silent films during their true glory days, the 1920s. We'll be showing the second installment of the Story of Film documentary in 2 hours, but we're going to begin our salute to that era with a couple of films made by one of the men singled out in the documentary, the very funny, very inventive Buster Keaton. We start with the very first film in which Buster played the lead, a 1920 comedy short which runs about 25 minutes called 1 Week. A movie Buster made after spending several years doing supporting roles with comedian Fatty Arbuckle. Well, in our film, Buster is the whole show. He plays a newlywed who attempts to construct a house as a wedding present for his bride. His big mistake is trying to do it all by himself, following the instructions in a do-it-yourself assemble-a-house kit. In typical Buster Keaton fashion, construction does not go as planned, and the result is a surrealistic mess, but all very, very funny, all of which builds to a climax which is guaranteed to make you laugh. Here's the short, which in 2008 was added to the National Film Registry by the Library of Congress. From 1920, not only starring Buster Keaton, but also co-written by and co-directed by him. Here's 1 Week.